Hey guys, it's WACK, and I'm so excited to be making this video because this video can literally help out anybody when playing Overwatch. Whether you play on PC or console, whether you're a bronze player or you're a top 500 player, this can just help you improve just as an individual when playing Overwatch, and it could possibly lead to the reason why you can't be climbing. And I know there's already going to be people in the comments down below just typing out the comments saying, "Oh, Zach, you don't know why I'm not climbing. It's because my teammates are the reason why I'm not climbing." And I totally understand. I play Overwatch, I play competitive, and I totally get that teammates aren't always the most trustworthy people to help bring up your SR. But here's the thing, people with that mentality, people who are just always blaming their teammates and that aren't improving as a player, that is just detrimental and could also be another reason why you're not gaining SR and why you aren't climbing. Because just imagine this, if everybody on a baseball team had that same mentality, "Oh, it's my teammates' fault, I'm not going to try to improve as a player," then that team would just be the worst baseball team of all time. But you never see professional baseball teams never say that. They're always practicing their pitching, hitting, whatever it could be. And same thing with Overwatch. Even though it's a whole lot different than that physical sport, it's still the same mentality that you gotta have. Yes, teammates suck. Yes, sometimes you're gonna have throwers. Yes, sometimes you're not gonna have as good players on your team, but you can always try to improve as an individual to help try to compensate for their lack of skill. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how you can just improve and what type of areas you should try to improve in for any type of hero. So what inspired this video was just a couple days ago, I was dropping a whole lot, and you see right there that I dropped over 200 SR, and I really couldn't put my finger on why I was dropping. Sure, I can blame my teammates, sure, I can do all that, but really I want to take responsibility in my own hands. I want to try to figure out how I can improve as a player. So I decided to go to the statistics tab right here, which is a very underrated tab in Overwatch. Now, before I get any deeper in this video, I just want to warn you guys, this video kind of is influenced a little bit by math, which not a lot of people like, but I will explain later on. Just if it gets any like mathematical calculations, I will explain, because not everybody knows what mean, median, mode is, and that's really the only math-oriented thing that's going to be coming out of this video. But I want to learn what was just going on, what heroes I was doing the best with, and I decided to look at 5 heroes that I played last season and this season, which was Mei, 76, Tracer, Roadhog, and Mercy. Those are like the 5 heroes that I've been playing the most. And the first thing that I just saw right out of the blue, if we want to look at the current competitive season and we want to look at Roadhog, this is just a clear indication that I probably shouldn't be playing Roadhog, because here you can see I have 2 wins and 7 losses, a 25 win percentage, and this probably just relates back to my FPS history. In my earlier years of playing a lot of like gun related games, it's always been Battlefront, it's always been a lot of Call of Duty, Battlefield, so I'm just more influenced in those rush heavy gun kill kind of just games, when in Overwatch the only heroes that really can sustain to that are really in the offensive category and not really the tank category. Sure, Diva is a little bit different of a story, but Roadhog honestly does not fit my playstyle. So how does this relate back to you? Well, if you just look at maybe the 5 heroes that you've been playing this competitive season, and if you look at someone like maybe one hero is Roadhog and you don't have a good high win percentage, but you often use them a lot, then maybe it's best you don't use that hero. But I don't want you guys to quit, because one thing I never want to try to influence in my channel is to just influence this quitter's mentality. I never want you guys to try to quit a hero. Rather, just go into a practice method, go into a training bot method, or just practice your hero in quick play. In this example, I can easily go into the Onabot method and just practice my Roadhog hooks, because if we want to look at the bottom right here, if we want to look at where's hook accuracy, right here, 44% hook accuracy. So that means pretty much 4 out of every 10 hooks, I'm always getting enemy. And honestly, in my opinion, that is abysmal. That should at least be 70% if I'm going to be playing Roadhog, because what's the point of playing Roadhog when I can play another hero? So that's just an example of a hero that I really shouldn't be using, just out of clear-cut examples and numbers right there. But if we want to look at another hero like Soldier 76, here again is another bad win percentage, but it's so weird because if you go back to season 3, I have a 53 win percentage. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why do I have such a high win percentage in season 3 compared to the current competitive season? One obvious reason, because I haven't played enough games. Here you can see I have 140 games played, and then I only have 32. So maybe the data is a little bit skewed. If you guys don't know how means work, pretty much you have to have a bigger sample to be able to have a more accurate representation of a data, or just data points in general. So 32 really isn't that good. But again, I want to look deeper into it. If we go back to season 3 for my Soldier 76, if we go back to here, weapon accuracy, this is a clear just reason of why I'm probably not doing so well. Here is 38% weapon accuracy. So I started using Soldier 76 back when I was in silver. That was when I just didn't know how to aim. That was before I started practicing my headshots. So 38 win percentage really isn't all that bad when taking that in consideration. But if we go back to the current competitive season, bruh, I have the same weapon accuracy as I did back when I was in silver, when I was in gold, when I was in platinum. So really, this is an example of how I should improve my accuracy. When beforehand, Roadhog, what I should just try to avoid is just playing Roadhog altogether. With Soldier 76, I had a bad win percentage, but I'm not going to avoid playing Soldier 76 because I'm pretty good with them. So I want to look deeper. I have a bad weapon accuracy when this is the current competitive season. I've been in Diamond. I've been practicing. I'm good with Soldier 76. So what do I need to do? Well, practice my weapon accuracy, go in another Anabot method and just practice my Soldier 76 shot, because here I have 48% of my best weapon accuracy. That means 1 in every 2 bullets roughly is meeting an enemy. So why can't I get that on a regular basis? My weapon accuracy just in general should be at least 42%. So that's just an example that you have to look deeper into the statistics and realize and compare it to the last seasons. Unfortunately, I don't have season 2 or season 1 because I never played those seasons, but if I go back to season 3, I have the same weapon accuracy. Bruh, that's on me. That's probably the reason why I have such a low win percentage, is because my weapon accuracy is so abysmal and it's just so terrible. So previously I talked about my FPS history and how I play a lot of Call of Duty. So if we want to go to a hero that isn't all that related to FPS games, we can go to a hero like Mercy. So I played a lot of Mercy, and here you can obviously see that I have a pretty bad win percentage. Now obviously I haven't played a lot of games. I played 14 games, but still 27%. So how I said previously, I played a lot of Call of Duty, so my main benefit to the team could be weapon accuracy. It could be just getting a lot of kills. If I'm wasting that and I'm going to a healer, which I'm not saying healers are the easiest players or just easiest heroes to play in the game. I'm totally not saying that, because a good healer can make or break a team, but really my main skills are getting kills, not really in the healing category. So someone who maybe doesn't have good weapon accuracy, who doesn't get a lot of kills, can play Mercy, where I can just benefit the team a lot more when playing like a Soldier 76 or playing Tracer or just playing any of those type of heroes when compared to a Mercy in Season 4. And the proof is in the pudding right there. I won 4 games while playing Mercy and I lost 9. Maybe that could have changed if I played a Soldier 76 instead of that other player that's playing 76. Or maybe I could have played Tracer or played a Mei rather than playing Mercy, which again, I'm not saying is the easiest hero, because Mercy takes a lot of skill in certain categories. She's just a very viable hero in a team composition, but my skills won't really benefit the team if I'm playing Mercy when compared to an FPS dealer, which is Soldier 76 or Tracer or even Reaper, Genji, or any of those kind of offensive heroes. Now you might be asking yourself, okay, well I looked at a bunch of heroes, I have a low win percentage, what can I do? Well, another example that I can just use on myself, I've been playing a lot of Tracer, and compared to Mercy, I have a 48 win percentage. Pretty much 1 in every 2 games I'm winning whenever I play Tracer. So maybe the loss can be on my teammates, or maybe the enemy team was just better, whoever it could be. So Tracer is one of those heroes that, okay, maybe if you suck with Roadhog, if you suck with Mercy, like in my case, then you can go to Tracer and still be adding benefit towards the team. Like I said previously, I deal out a lot of damage. I can get a lot of kills. That's just how I've played video games my whole entire life. That's how I played Call of Duty. That's just how I played any type of FPS game, is that I'm kill hungry. I want to try to go in the front lines and try to get kills. I don't want to hang out in the back. I don't want to try to heal the whole entire team. My benefit to the team is to be getting kills, and Tracer is just a perfect example. Maybe I can improve my weapon accuracy here, 33%. That means 1 in every 3 shots I'm connecting to the enemies. That's not really all too bad considering she still deals out a whole lot of damage. But if you want to look at maybe critical hit accuracy, 8%, bruh, I probably know people that are playing PC in the top 500 that play Tracer that have maybe like a 40% critical hit accuracy. So that's something I can improve on to maybe even give me a 60% win percentage. That's just stuff that you have to dig deeper in to realize, okay, well, I'm still good with this hero. In my case, I'm still good with Tracer. How can I be better? How can I improve? Because there's always room for improvement. 48 win percentage, that's not too bad, but if I had a 60% win percentage, that means I'm going to be climbing. That means if I play Tracer literally every single game, I'm going to be winning more games than I lose. That means I will gain more SR than I lose. Now, those are just heroes that I've played played with personally, but if I want to look at a hero that I've never touched with before, like maybe Zarya in a sense, if I were to look at a Zarya main's profile and he asked me, hey bro, you whack, how can I improve as a Zarya player? I just need 2 minutes just to realize what he can just improve on. Maybe if I just want to look at, here's a perfect example, projected barriers applied and then projected barriers most in game. If that maybe projected barriers, and again, I never played Zarya, so I don't know what's a good number to use. Let's just use 30 projected barriers most in game. That's the most you've ever applied in a game, and your average is 10. Maybe you should work on applying more barriers to your teammates. Now, maybe you played like a 5-map control map and maybe you had more opportunities to project people, but maybe that's something you can try to work on, because I guarantee you, if you keep just projecting barriers on top of barriers on top of barriers, you're going to be getting charged, you're going to be protecting your team more, and you're going to be getting a whole lot more kills. If your average is around 10 or even lower, that's an area you can try to improve on right there. That's just an example with, I don't even need to play Zarya, I don't even know how to really understand Zarya, but if I just see those 2 numbers right there, I can tell you straight up, oh, well, just start practicing projecting more barriers on your allies more so you can get more chars and in turn get more kills. So now we're back on Soldier 76, and honestly, that's really all that I really had to explain. I can sit here and just say, just look at your statistics and realize what you're doing wrong, but it's a little bit more deeper into that. Like the Soldier 76 example, my weapon accuracy is 38%. I want to know what was going on. I compare it back to my season 3, it's still 38%. What's going on? Well, I haven't really been practicing my weapon accuracy. Maybe I've gotten lazy. Again, I can't tell you every single situation of why you're losing or why your weapon accuracy is not on point or why you're not applying any barriers. I can't do that. You just have to realize internally what's going on with you. Is it because you're not practicing enough? Is it because you're having an off day? Is it because you're playing at nighttime when you're tired? Is it because like anything that's causing you to not win any games can be traced back? You just have to realize internally what's going on with you. With me, my main problem here is because I've been getting lazy. I haven't been practicing my headshots because I've been thinking, oh, I'm in diamond, I could just easily bounce back. No, I gotta practice every single day, twice a day, 3 times a day when practicing my headshots with McCree, but not even just with McCree, with Soldier 76, with May, with anybody that I want to try to practice my accuracy with. So it's just stuff like that you have to realize internally what's going on. That's why I said this video can help out literally anybody, but you have to realize what you're doing wrong. I realized what I'm doing wrong. I realized that my weapon accuracy was just so low compared to this season, compared to last season, so I have to practice that. Maybe you're a Mercy main and you have to be healing more people, or maybe you have to be just giving more power to people. I don't know what it could be, but just leave down your comments down below if this helped you out, because I really want people to see this video, because once I realize this, bruh, I'm gonna just improve just as a player, because I realize what I'm doing. If literally everybody in the Overwatch community did this, they would just improve as a player, because weapon accuracy does not depend on your teammates. It really doesn't. It depends on you as a player, and it depends on your skill and how many times you've been practicing during the day. So if you're crying, wondering why you're not gaining SR, look at your statistics and realize what you can do to improve as a player. In my case, it's my weapon accuracy. I guarantee you, once that goes up to 45%, my win percentage will go along up with it. So just a quick little video just to help you guys out, and hopefully it does, because I want a bunch of people to see this video. Just share this video with anybody that's wanting to just climb SR, and I guarantee you it'll help them out a bunch. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.